We're getting a lot of cool updates for Black Ops 6 Zombies in 2025. I want to break down a bunch of the leaks we have right now across new MP maps, boss zombies, some pretty sick wonder weapons returning, DLC perks, and much more. But the first one, of course, is something we've talked about for a while, maybe returning in Cold War. It did not happen, but now we're getting even more information that yes, the Ray Gun Mark II seems to be returning for BO6 Zombies. And the DG2, the Wunderhoff DG2 as well. No surprise. Very cool stuff here. They also mention, of course, these leakers mention the Opal Wonder Weapon, which is a launcher class weapon. ZM_Opal is the codename for the DLC2 Zombies round-based map, which I'm personally expecting to release at the beginning of Season 3. At this point, it seems fairly likely we're only getting 4 DLC round-based maps for this game's life cycle, and then we'll have the, Year 2 Black Ops 2025 continuation of the same Zombies storyline with new round-based maps, maybe another Outbreak-style mode, and much more. We'll talk about all those theories in separate videos, because those aren't really set in stone, but this video will be focused mostly on actual leaks and stuff that is very likely to be added to BO6 in 2025. Now, quickly again on the Ray Gun Mark II, as I've talked about, as I've gone through on the channel, how are we seeing it implemented? Which one are we getting? Is it the, base BO2 version where it was added when Buried DLC 3 came out from that game? So in this case, it'll be added for, maybe DLC 2, beginning of Season 3 at some point in April, spring of 2025. But then it'll retroactively be added to the previous round-based maps and any future BO6 round-based map as well. Or, and let me know down below what you prefer, will it be a map-specific wonder weapon like we've seen for a bunch of the round-based maps in this game and a lot of previous games as well? I mean, I see the Mark II as a ray gun type of weapon you only get from the mystery box, but they could do something like Alpha Omega in BO4. I think there was gameplay in this video where you had 4 elemental Mark IIs you could only get on that map, which I thought was pretty interesting. So seeing that return as the main map's wonder weapon could be cool. Maybe they upgrade it to give you like dual Mark IIs, something insane. Bringing back the same 4 elemental Mark IIs might be seen as a bit lazy, right? I think it would still be cool because there's a lot of people that didn't actually play Alpha Omega back in the day, even though it was only like 5, 6 years ago, 7 years ago, whatever. It would be cool to see, but let me know down below how you want to see it implemented. Regardless, the Mark II is a fun wonder weapon to use, really solid, can't wait for that to return. Now, the DG2, the Wunderhoff, it is okay. I feel like it's been kind of diluted, and it's like nostalgic factor and value has been brought down a little bit, because I feel like we see it too often nowadays, and I look at the Wunderhoff as a goated wonder weapon that was overpowered back on, World at War Darius, right? That's what I look at it as, and as time goes on, the more and more you add it, the more it just gets to be a bit played out. So if they're going to have the DG2, I would rather them have it as a secret side Easter egg reward, and you have to do a lot of steps to unlock the DG2, and then once you unlock it, it's really, really good, and it's not just like a terrible wonder weapon that people don't use, right? So I would prefer that to be the case as well, so we'll see what they end up doing, but the DG2, still a classic cool wonder weapon to see in the game. And of course, the DLC2 wonder weapon overall, we don't know what it's going to be besides for the fact that it's going to be a launcher class weapon, which is interesting. So maybe not 4 elemental launchers again, but some type of really cool launcher-based wonder weapon that launches out some dark ether grenades or whatever, just a random idea. So we'll try to get more information on that very soon, but still sounds pretty interesting for this next round-based map. Before we break down some more leaks here for BO6 Zombies updates in 2025, quick shout out to the sponsor, U4GM. If you need cheap co-op points, rare Black Ops 6 unlock codes, BO6 Mastery Camos, BO6 Easy Lobbies, and much more. A bunch of stuff over there. Use code MAT for an extra 5% off. Links are down below. Now, some more on this DLC 2 Zombies map as well. Releasing at some point in spring 2025. That Opal Wonder Weapon has some type of healing ability. So the leaks are saying tip for the Wonder Weapon. Healing Orb 1, 2, 3. Wonder Weapon Pack 2, 3. you know, this could be a situation where you know, launch out some big explosion, some grenade, some lethal, some dark ether lethal grenade, and it explodes, and then in this zone, zombies are incinerated or captured by this dark ether energy, and if you're in the zone as well, you gain health. It's a healing orb, pretty much. You know, it's like healing aura in a wonder weapon form. Maybe it could be like that, you know. Who knows for sure again, but I guess that's a cool little, you know, side effect bonus of shooting out this wonder weapon. If any of your teammates or you are in the splash zone, you could shoot at the floor maybe, and you get a little health back as well. So that's a cool concept there, but we'll see some more on that very soon, of course. Now, in terms of boss zombies, this is interesting. The Doppelgast appears in ZM Opal. And also, random fact, which I can't talk much about because we just don't know. The map has a waterfall. Okay, I mean, when I think waterfall, I think of like Shangri-La. So if we have some Shangri-La vibes, that could be kind of cool. But based on the map's location in Avalon, I don't really see how there could be a waterfall there. It's not like we're in, you know, we're Shangri-La, some type of Asian forest, Asian jungle somewhere. I'm forgetting right now, but regardless, that could be cool. Shangri-La vibes, waterfall, I don't know. But in terms of boss zombies, a lot of people are saying, you know, this is one of the comments, but I feel like I've seen this a bit. They've been reusing enemies a lot, and, you know, it's not a big deal, but I did go through, and also this as well, actually, Hellhounds. Now, I don't mind the OG Hellhounds returning. I don't mind that at all, but you've seen kind of a trend past couple years, past couple maps, where we do see these similar boss zombies, and the Manglers especially. I'm done seeing the Manglers, you know. The Manglers were so cool on Garad Krovi. If they stopped there, that would have been sick. I love the map-specific boss zombies we only get on those maps, and when I think about those boss zombies, I think back to the maps. So recently, it's been a little crazy. What I have here is a look at a bunch of the past boss zombies. You know, it's been cool to look back and see, like, the difference in what we've seen from map to map, especially back in the day. Like George Romero, we're never going to see return, right? But that was just really cool. Not really even a boss zombie, but just some type of boss character. The Ghost Ladies from Buried, of course. The Disciples were more recent. Spiders, okay. Werewolf, I don't even remember any of that, honestly. There's a lot of BO4 boss zombies, I'm not going to lie, that I barely remember, because I didn't really play that game. I kind of just watched from the background, and I sometimes played it, but not really. So the point of me showing you guys this is to say, like, okay, there's a lot of other boss zombies and weird creatures they can pull from, instead of just doing the same, you know, Cold War era and now BO6 era boss zombies. There's a lot of old stuff that, you know, Meatballs from Shadows, right? There's a lot of stuff they could bring back and tie it in. It doesn't have to really necessarily make sense at this point. It doesn't really matter. It's in the Dark Ether universe. They could explain it somehow, having some of these guys. I mean, I guess this is not just Treyarch as well, because we have the COD Ghost Extinction aliens on this list. I guess, yeah, I guess this is literally, oh yeah, Treyarch and non-Treyarch. So, yeah, bring back the COD Ghost Extinctions, like aliens, whatever, all those creatures, like that'd be kind of fire. I don't know, just bring back some interesting stuff. You know, seeing the same Manglers and the same whoever, I don't know, the Mimics, different versions of the Mimics that grab you, all these zombies that grab you, just mix it up. If you want to bring back something from these old maps, old universes, I feel like most people would not be mad at that. So let me know down below your opinions on that. More stuff here again. Dur Wonder Fizz returning, which of course, if you guys don't know, you buy, you spend like 1,500 points, and then you get a random perk. Nowadays, you get to pick the perk, which, you know, is probably better, but it was fun back on Origins, you know, hitting the Wonder Fizz and seeing what random perk you got, and you didn't have to take the perk. You could decline to not, you know, take the perk, but you spent some points, but that was the risk, right? And it made it a bit more interesting, so maybe they're not going to do that. Apparently, it got leaked out. Maybe for a classic mode, if that does ever release for BO6 Zombies, they'll have that. But I thought that was cool. And of course, the DLC perks as well. Vulture we got, which is sick, but also Death Perception and Tombstone got leaked out. Mule Kick, Double Tap, those have not been leaked out, but a lot of people are asking for that. We'll see very soon what we get up next and for the rest of this game's life cycle. But for now, that's it for this video. Let me know down below any other zombies updates you want to see. for BO6, I'll go through in a different video some more, you know, grand ideas and theories about, of course, like the Zombies Chronicles 2 stuff, what we could see for that, and other big content updates that really haven't been leaked out per se. This was mostly like actual, you know, factual information, interesting. But I do want to go through some like cool theories as to what they could do for big, grand, remastered map packs, ZC2, ZC3, all that different stuff, to really make this game a ton of fun, a legendary zombies mode. But let me know down below your ideas for that as well, I guess. Subscribe for more. Shout out to the members. I'll see you guys in the next one, though. Peace out, guys.